after that moment, that was a turning point for me. So I actually was not always wellness minded. I pretty much grew up in a household that was focused on survival. It was just school, home, church, school, home, gotta go, always be on the go. I grew up in a hustle mentality, and I was quite an overachiever and a perfectionist, and I did very well, got scholarships in college. I was studying dental surgery at the time. And during my last year of dental school, something traumatic happened. I was making a denture in my lab and I dissociated. So if you know what dissociation is, it's like you kind of have like you're not really present. You
Mhm.
think some people might call it spacing out, but it's so much deeper than that. It's actually a trauma response. And I remember striking the match at the Bunsen burner and the gas pipe was not attached properly to the Bunsen burner and the fire spat out on me onto my chest and my face. And luckily, I had on face shield and lab coats and everything. But in that moment of, oh my gosh, I am on fire. How did this happen? I mean, people saved me. I mean, hit out the fire and everything. And luckily, I did not get any severe burns. But after that moment, that was a turning point for me.
Mhm.
And shortly after, I was diagnosed with depression. And then 2 months later, a seizure disorder.
Mhm.
And all of these things started to happen after the fire incident. And so it forced me to focus on my health. And I said, I'm young. Why am I suddenly getting all of these illnesses? And so I had to look into myself. And then I look back on my life, I can see a lot of trauma that was not processed. And all it took was that fire incident to really set everything off. So that is why about 2 years ago, I started to research and say, okay, I don't want to live on medication because the illnesses I was being diagnosed with, they say there's no cure. So I said, well, I don't want to live on antidepressants all my life. How can I recover from what I have gone through? And so that's how it led me to holistic wellness. So yes, that's a story.